Watermelon is a refreshing and delicious fruit, especially popular during the hot summer months. Its green rind and juicy red flesh offer a sweet, hydrating taste, making it a favorite for people of all ages. Composed of about 90% water, watermelon is an excellent way to stay hydrated while enjoying a naturally sweet treat. Beyond its delightful flavor, watermelon is packed with essential nutrients, including vitamin C to support the immune system and vitamin A for eye health. Lycopene, an antioxidant that gives watermelon its red color, helps reduce inflammation and lowers the risk of heart disease and cancer. Additionally, citrulline, an amino acid in watermelon, improves blood circulation and alleviates muscle soreness, making it an ideal snack for athletes. Watermelon is low in calories, high in fiber, and aids in digestion and gut health. Its water content helps flush out toxins, supporting kidney function and potentially lowering blood pressure. Grown in warm climates, major producers include China, Turkey, India, and the US. Watermelon harvesting is a meticulous process that ensures consumers receive fresh, high-quality fruit. It involves several important stages, starting from planting and ending with distribution. Each step requires careful attention to guarantee that the watermelons are sweet, juicy, and in perfect condition when they reach the market. The process begins with planting, where farmers select high-quality seeds and cultivate them in well-drained, sandy soil with plenty of sunlight. Regular irrigation and fertilization are essential for healthy growth. Throughout the growing period, farmers monitor the plants for pests, diseases, and proper nutrient levels to ensure optimal development. Determining ripeness is a crucial step in harvesting. Farmers check for signs such as a yellowish ground spot, a dull rind, and a hollow sound when tapped. These indicators help ensure the fruit is harvested at peak sweetness, D texture. Using specialized tools like refractometers, some farmers measure sugar content to confirm ripeness scientifically. Once the watermelons are ready, careful harvesting techniques are applied. Workers use sharp knives or clippers to cut the fruit from the vine, ensuring minimal damage. The melons are then carefully handled to prevent bruising, which can affect quality and shelf life. After harvesting, sorting, and grading take place, watermelons are classified based on size, shape, and ripeness. Any damaged or overripe fruits are discarded or used for other purposes, like juice production. Proper storage and transportation are essential to maintain freshness. The fruits are often stored in cool, shaded areas before being packed into trucks for delivery. Finally, the distribution process ensures that watermelons reach markets and consumers worldwide. Efficient logistics and temperature-controlled transportation help preserve quality until they arrive at grocery stores and fruit markets, ready to be enjoyed. Preparing for watermelon harvest. Before harvesting watermelons, farmers must carefully prepare their fields to ensure a healthy and productive yield. The process begins with selecting the right watermelon variety, which depends on the climate, soil type, and market demand. Some varieties thrive in hot, dry regions, while others require more moisture and moderate temperatures. Choosing the appropriate variety ensures the best growth conditions and high-quality fruit. Proper irrigation is essential for watermelon cultivation. Since watermelons consist of about 90% water, they need consistent hydration throughout their growing period. Farmers use drip irrigation or furrow irrigation to maintain moisture levels without overwatering, which can cause root rot. Additionally, mulching helps retain soil moisture and regulate temperature, promoting healthy growth. Pest control is another critical aspect of preparation. Watermelon crops are vulnerable to pests like aphids, cucumber beetles, and nematodes, which can damage leaves, flowers, and fruit. Farmers implement integrated pest management (IPM) strategies, including natural predators, organic pesticides, and crop rotation. Rotating crops helps prevent soil depletion and reduces the buildup of harmful pests and diseases. The growing period for watermelons typically lasts between 70 to 100 days, depending on the variety. During this time, farmers carefully monitor plant health, ensuring they receive sufficient nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. The vines spread across the field, producing broad, green leaves that support photosynthesis. As the plants mature, they develop bright yellow flowers, which eventually transform into young watermelons. By the time the fruit starts forming, farmers conduct regular inspections to check for proper growth, ensuring that each melon develops evenly. With the right preparation and care, the watermelon plants will be strong and healthy, leading to a successful and abundant harvest. Determining the right stage of ripeness is crucial for harvesting watermelons that have the best taste and texture. Unlike some fruits, watermelons do not continue to ripen after being picked, so it is essential for farmers to accurately assess their readiness before harvesting. Several indicators help determine when a watermelon is ripe. One of the first signs is the tendrils near the stem of the watermelon. When these curly tendrils turn brown and dry out, it signals that the fruit has reached maturity. Another important indicator is the ground spot, the area where the watermelon rests on the soil. As the watermelon ripens, this spot changes from white to a creamy yellow color, signaling it is ready to be picked. Farmers also use the thump test to assess ripeness. By tapping the melon, a deep hollow sound indicates it is ripe, while a dull sound suggests the fruit is still underripe. In addition, the texture and appearance of the watermelon's rind are also key signs of ripeness. A mature watermelon has a smooth, firm rind with a dull sheen, while an overly shiny rind may indicate that the fruit is immature. By paying attention to these sign tendrils, ground spot, sound, and rind texture, farmers can ensure they are harvesting watermelons at their peak, delivering the best possible quality in terms of sweetness and texture to consumers. Once watermelons are determined to be ripe, the harvesting process begins with careful attention to detail to preserve the quality of the fruit. The first step is cutting the stem, where workers use sharp knives or pruning shears to slice through the stem rather than pulling the watermelon from the vine. This method is important, as it helps prevent damage to both the fruit and the plant. Pulling the watermelon can sometimes cause bruising or affect the integrity of the melon. After the watermelons are cut from the vine, they are handled with extreme care. Since watermelons are relatively heavy and have a delicate, thick rind, they are prone to cracking or bruising if mishandled. Workers are trained to handle the watermelons gently to avoid any harm to the fruit's outer layer or inner flesh. Each watermelon is lifted carefully to ensure it doesn't drop or knock against other fruits. Once harvested, the watermelons are placed in bins or carts for transportation. It's important to stack them in a way that prevents crushing. Workers are mindful of how the watermelons are positioned within the containers, arranging them carefully to avoid stacking them too high, or in a manner that might cause them to collapse. The bins or carts are then transported from the field to a packing facility where further sorting and quality checks are done. At the packing facility, watermelons are cleaned, sorted by size and quality, and prepared for distribution. Throughout the entire harvesting process, the goal is to maintain the watermelon's freshness and ensure they reach consumers in the best possible condition, with minimal damage or imperfections. After being harvested, watermelons undergo several important post-harvest procedures to ensure they maintain their quality before reaching consumers. The first step is cleaning, where any dirt, debris, or field residues are washed off the surface of the fruit to ensure proper hygiene. This step is essential not only for cleanliness, but also to reduce the risk of contamination during transportation and handling. Following cleaning, the watermelons are sorted and graded. They are categorized based on their size, weight, and appearance, ensuring that only the highest quality fruits are sent to market. Watermelons with blemishes, cracks, or irregular shapes are typically separated from those that meet market standards, ensuring that consumers receive perfect-looking fruit. Once the sorting and grading process is complete, the watermelons are carefully packaged in crates or pallets. Proper packaging helps protect the fruit from damage during transportation, reducing the risk of bruising or crushing. Temperature control plays a critical role in preserving the watermelon's freshness. To maintain the ideal temperature and prevent spoilage, refrigerated trucks are often used for long-distance shipping, ensuring that the watermelons remain cool and fresh during transport. These post-harvest procedures, from cleaning to packaging and transportation, are essential to deliver high-quality watermelons to consumers, ensuring they arrive in the best possible condition for consumption. Despite the seemingly straightforward process, watermelon harvesting comes with several challenges that farmers must navigate to ensure a successful crop. One of the major challenges is dealing with unpredictable weather conditions. Excessive heat, heavy rain, or drought can significantly affect both the quality and yield of the fruit. If the weather is too hot, the watermelons may not develop properly, while too much rain or a prolonged drought can result in poor growth or even crop failure. Another challenge farmers face is pest and disease management. Watermelons are vulnerable to pests such as aphids, cucumber beetles, and other insects that can damage the plants and reduce fruit quality. Additionally, diseases like fusarium wilt can spread rapidly and impact the overall health of the crops. Farmers must continuously monitor and implement effective pest and disease control measures to safeguard their watermelon fields. Harvesting watermelons is also labor-intensive, requiring a significant amount of manual labor. The physical demands of harvesting, coupled with the time-sensitive nature of the process, mean that workers must be efficient and careful to avoid damaging the fruit. Furthermore, ensuring that watermelons reach consumers at peak freshness presents logistical challenges. Efficient distribution networks are essential to move the fruit from farms to markets, and careful planning is needed to ensure that watermelons are transported quickly and stored under the right conditions. These challenges, from weather to logistics, require constant attention and coordination to ensure a successful watermelon harvest. The process of harvesting watermelons is a meticulous and labor-intensive task that requires careful planning and execution. From determining ripeness to ensuring proper handling and transportation, each step plays a crucial role in delivering high-quality watermelons to consumers. Advances in agricultural technology continue to improve efficiency and sustainability in watermelon farming, ensuring that this delicious fruit remains a staple in households around the world. Watermelon, Citrullus lanatus, is a widely popular fruit worldwide, originating from Africa. Scientific studies indicate that watermelon first appeared in the Kalahari Desert region of southern Africa. Thousands of years ago, Indigenous people domesticated this plant to extract water, as watermelon contains a high amount of water, helping humans survive in arid conditions. Historical evidence shows that watermelon was cultivated in ancient Egypt over 4,000 years ago. Archaeologists have discovered drawings of watermelons on the walls of pharaohs' tombs, along with watermelon seeds in ancient burial sites. This suggests that watermelon was not only an important food source, but also held spiritual significance for the Egyptians. From Egypt, watermelon spread to the Mediterranean region and Asia through ancient trade routes. The Greeks and Romans also knew about this fruit and regarded it as a natural source of hydration. During the Middle Ages, watermelon continued to gain popularity in Europe, especially in Spain, due to the influence of the Moors. Watermelon was introduced to the Americas in the 16th century by European explorers. Since then, it has quickly become an important crop in warm climates. Today, watermelon is cultivated worldwide, with various varieties ranging from seedless watermelons to those with yellow rinds, catering to the diverse preferences of consumers.